Beside the massive destructions and loss of lives, the havocs of insurgency has destabilized peace and sparked fears and tensions in the entire Northeast. The 13 years conflict has seen continuous security operations that had resulted to surrender of some terrorists in Borno State. This ongoing development has already prompted the call for rehabilitation and integration of these fighters to the society. The gathering of stakeholders is to come up with homegrown policies and practice change that will complement and support the efforts of the government in ensuring effective, efficient and sustainable reconstruction and reintegration process in Borno State.
The theatre on its part will continue to ensure that a stable environment is put in place so that what the special advisor to the governor said, the state will have a sustainable peace where each and everybody can move about his lawful activities.
When people say they will integrate ex-combatant to this community, they feel somehow. But when you go to the same corridor, you will see how those people are radicalized. They are a process. So we are witnesses. So this thing should be advocated out.
We need modern policy formulation techniques where we see our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, our threats in SWOT analysis, and to carry along the traditional institution, because it has to be a bottom-up approach.
After a concluded dialogue and paper presentations, the Peace Ambassador Center for Humanitarian Aid and Empowerment in its communique wants a community sensitization and acceptance of defectors as well as improve resources that will satisfy insurgent victims and defectors.
We want the government to employ the best practices that is happening in other countries. The best practices is you don't only empower the perpetrator and they leave the victim. The international standard is 1 to 3. When you empower one repentant, you empower 3 members of the community, or you now rebuild community so that it will serve as a healing process.
It is hoped that if the resolutions are implemented, it will curb risks and vulnerability and most especially build resilience and sustain peace in the Northeast. Bitrus Kuruti, Viewer Television News, Maiduguri.